I'm Howard Truex, Private Eye, the hardest working man in the business. I'm a trained professional, so kids, don't try this at home. I was hard at work on a case when a noise caught my attention. The next thing I knew, there was a gorgeous dame standing at the door. Well, okay, so she was at my window, but I digress. I was expecting a blonde.
You know, Truex, you gotta get stationary nameplates for your door. Someone switched yours and the janitor's.
Rotten kids. What can I do for you?
Someone's been stealing documents for the company I work for and selling them to competitors. I know it's an inside job. We need you to find out who it is.
I recognized him from the Neutronics company. I knew the place and most of the people who worked there. This is gonna be easy money.
Hey, Truex, I'm over here. You want the job or not?
Sorry, I was listening to myself talk. Sure, I'll take the job. I arrived at the Neutronics company later than expected. I first had to patch up the window on my car. Rotten kids. If I ever catch those kids, I'll teach them a thing or two about respecting the property of others. But I digress. Upon arriving, I noticed someone was parked in the handicap space. Rotten adults. If I were a real cop, I would have done something about it. I entered the building with my script in hand. You never know when you might forget a line. I decided to check out one of the manufacturing areas to look for clues. No sooner than I entered the room, someone shut and locked the door from the outside.
Well, Mr. Truex, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Too bad you can't stay long. I'll be filling the room with poisonous gas which will run for 2 hours just to make sure you're dead.
I knew there was no way out. I couldn't get out through the door. There were 2 windows, but I didn't want to have to clean up a mess. Things seemed hopeless, and then I remembered something. I was in the bio room. I had access to a 6-hour breathing apparatus, and I intended to use it. The smoke had all but cleared. It was time to get out. I wondered how for a moment, and then the door started to open. A shadowy figure opened the door, but ran quickly when he saw that I was still alive. I had a good idea who tried to kill me. It was time to call the man who hired me into my office for a quick meeting.
What's going on, Truex? Did you find the traitor?
Yeah, the man responsible for the espionage tried to poison me with gas, and I know who that man is.
Care to tell me who?
Sure thing, traitor. Your biggest mistake was calling me over the intercom. I recognized the extension and I knew it was yours. I'm taking you in for theft and attempted murder. Come on, let's go. The case was open and shut. He got 15 years without parole. The sentence would have been shorter, but he was the one parked in the handicap zone. I couldn't help but be pleased with myself. I was rather brilliant that day. But in my gloating, something occurred to me. He was the guy who hired me. How was I going to get paid?